Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexForNoobs.com and welcome to my weekly analysis. You're looking at a GBPUSD 4-hour chart. It is currently 12:30 here in the UK and it is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2015. In this analysis, I'm going to be sharing my key support and resistance areas for this week. I use these areas to take price action reversals. So this analysis is going to make a lot more sense if you actually understand how I trade. So I've linked to my free price action strategy below, so you can check out how I actually put this analysis to use every week. Last week, I done some analysis on GBPUSD, GBPAUD, AUDUSD, and a bunch of other pairs. And we actually ended up getting quite a few trades from those levels. So this analysis isn't just, maybe this will happen, maybe that will happen. I'm actually giving you levels that I plan to take reversals from and actually enter trades. And I actually ended up calling one of those trades on Twitter before it triggered. It was a GBPUSD short. I'll probably be doing the same this week. If a trade pops up and I have a chance to post it to Twitter, I probably will. So you could hit the follow button below this video if you're watching it on my blog, and follow me on Twitter. That way you can get some, updated daily analysis, some tips, and maybe even some trades if I share one. If you're watching this video on my site, please do me a huge favor. It will only take you about 1 minute, probably less than a minute, probably 30 seconds, and it's not going to redirect you away from this video or anything. Please hit the like buttons above this video. You'll see a Facebook, a Google+, and a Twitter like button. If you like the analysis, hit those buttons, please. It really helps me out. Also, hitting the thumbs up button on YouTube would be great too. Anyway, so let's get started with this analysis. So first, GBPUSD. Now, GBPUSD, I am looking at one resistance area this week, only one resistance area, this one up here, the 158.95 or so. This acted as a great resistance area last week. I actually ended up taking a trade here last week, a nice little short here. So what we would need to see this week would be price coming back up to the level. So price would need to come back up to this level, and then some indecision would have to form, something that convinces me that sellers are now taking control of price before I enter short here. So this is my only resistance area this week. If buyers manage to get back up here, I will be looking to take a short trade if possible. My support areas for this week are the 157.80, which is this one here, where price is right now. I probably won't take a trade if the appropriate price action forms right now. I'm just a little cautious about taking a trade at the moment because on the daily, a short trade has triggered. So there's an open short trade on the daily. I don't really want to counter that short trade on the daily on a lower time frame. So, we've got a daily short open. Looks like sellers are in control of price. They might get stuck on this support area, but it's a daily move, so they could very well push through this support area. I don't want to try and counter this daily move on an 8-hour chart because, it's just kicked off. It looks good. It looks strong. So yeah, this is my support area for this week. One of my support areas, the 157.80, but I probably won't be taking a trade from here right now. I'd probably want price to move away first and then come back down. I'd want to see sellers actually fail at this level before I'm interested in actually taking a long trade here. Okay, so my next support area is the 156.60, this one down here. This one's a pretty strong support area. If sellers manage to push down to here this week, I will be looking for some price action signs that buyers are entering, and I'll be looking to take a long trade if buyers do enter. That's pretty much it for GBPUSD. Let's look at, I don't know, GBPAUD. GBPAUD was a fantastic pair last week. It was actually quite a few trades from GBPAUD last week. There was a short trade here that some people took. There was a short trade here that some people took, not on this time frame. It looks a bit messy on this time frame. And there was a very clean long trade here that some people took. This one was quite nice too. So this was a pretty good setup, but this one was based on a support resistance area from like, I can't remember, what was it? It was a few years back. So I didn't trade it myself. It was just a bit too risky for me. It was based on a support resistance area from 2009. So to me, that is slightly too risky. I didn't take it. but some forum members took it and it worked out quite well for them. Anyway, so let's look at GBPAUD for this week. We'll go to the 8 hour. So this resistance area is still holding strong, the 2.0490. Only resistance area I have for GBPAUD at the moment. Like I said, it's holding strong. It's looking really good. This setup here, not really a setup that I would trade, so I haven't entered this one. If price does move away from this area this week, if price moves away from it and then comes back up, I'll be looking for signs of indecision. I'll be looking for signs that sellers are taking control of price so I can enter short here. For support areas, we've got this one here, the 2.0305 also. This one was the one that ended up giving us a really nice long trade last week. So if sellers manage to push down to here, I'll definitely be looking for signs of buyers entering. I'd be looking for signs of indecision. I'd be looking for signs that buyers are taking control of price, and I'd be looking to take a bullish reversal trade if possible. So I'll be looking to jump in long around about here. If sellers manage to break through this level and they come down to the 2.0150, again, I'll be looking for signs of buyers entering. I'd be looking for indecision. Essentially, I'll be looking to take a bullish reversal trade if the appropriate price action forms. USDCAD, let's do some USDCAD. USDCAD's pretty straightforward this week. I might move this resistance area this week down to here, around about there, but that's yet to be decided. I'm going to leave it where it is for now. At the moment, if buyers manage to push up to here, I'll be looking for signs that sellers are entering. I'd be looking for price action to tell me to jump in short for a reversal trade. If buyers manage to push up to this level here, the 125.20, I'll be looking for sellers to enter. I'd be looking for price action to tell me that sellers are entering, and I'll be looking to go short. For support this week, we have the 122.40, which is here. I'll be looking to go long at the 122.40 and then the 121.40. So if sellers come down to here, I'll be looking to go long at the 121.40. Let's do one more pair. Not quite sure what to do though. USDJPY analysis, why not? I don't really like trading USDJPY, but I have to admit, USDJPY has been changing a lot and it's been getting to be a decent pair to trade, to be honest. There's actually a potential setup forming right now. I'd want to see how this closes. Let's look at it on a lower time frame. I'd want to see how this closes on the 8 hour, possibly even the 12 hour. So I'm going to wait this one out, but this actually looks like a potential setup and it's forming on top of my resistance area. So let's look at what my resistance areas are, and then we'll talk a little bit about this setup. My first resistance area is the one that price is currently on right now. It is the 123.70. So if buyers come up to here, like they have, and indecision forms, maybe this is indecision, not sure yet. So if sellers show me they've taken control of price, I will be looking to take a short here, jump in short for a short reversal trade. There's no indication yet that sellers have taken control, but there's definitely indication that buyers and sellers are struggling right now. So this is definitely something I'm going to be watching over the coming hours. The next resistance area I have is the 124.65, which is here. This is a nice strong resistance area. If buyers manage to push up to here, I'll be looking to take a short reversal trade here. I only have one support area this week for USDJPY, and that is here at the 122.60. So if sellers manage to push down to here, I'll be looking for buyers to enter. I'll be looking for price action that suggests a bullish reversal, and I'll be looking to take a bullish reversal trade. So let's quickly look at this setup, and I'll tell you why exactly I'm not entering. Let's go down to the 7 hour chart. I know 7 hour chart is a weird time frame, but I'm starting to look at different time frames. I'm starting to look at all the different time frames, 6 hour, 7 hour, 8 hour, 9 hour, just because it gives you a better feel for what price is actually doing. It gives you a better understanding of what price is doing right now. Jumping between time frames kind of gives you a different view of price. So I won't necessarily be trading all these time frames, but just to get a different view of price, I do switch around between 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the 7-hour chart, it actually looks quite clear. We got a nice strong bullish preceding trend, so we got buyers in control of price pretty much the whole way up. Then we got indecision. This is a nice indecision candle. Some of you may know this is a reversal candle. I don't know, I think it's a spinning top or something. I don't really know all the pattern names. I just call this indecision. So it's a nice indecision candle, but now we have a bit of a continuation candle here. It's made a new high, so nothing's really decided at the moment. It looks like buyers are still in control of price, but this candle could end up being indecision too by the time it closes. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this candle. On the 8-hour chart, it's still about an hour away from closing, so we'll just see how it closes on the 8-hour chart, and we'll go from there. But it looks like a pretty decent setup so far. So yeah, that pretty much covers it for the weekly analysis this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Remember, if you did, please hit the like buttons up above. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Twitter.